Welcome to another vlog. This is 55, which is absolutely crazy when I think about it. I've been showing up over a year now with weekly vlogs documenting my life as Axel. And during the period, and especially the last couple of weeks since my full Ironman, I have gained quite a lot of new followers on the channel. So I thought that I need to do a quick introduction of myself again. And yeah, I'm Axel Munktell. I'm born and raised in a small town just outside of Stockholm in Sweden, and I'm 26 years old. I turned 27 a bit later this year. I've been studying before, but now I work as a salesperson at a startup. I've been working about 1 year there, and I'm currently in Gothenburg because the office is in Gothenburg, but I mainly work from my apartment at home, so I commute, and that is what I have been doing throughout my whole last prep. Every second week or so, I've been commuting forth and back for a few nights. But I love the Ironman journey. Just done my first Ironman for a few weeks back, and I've already signed up for more races next season, which will be the 7.3 in Mallorca in the beginning of May, and then the full distance in Copenhagen in the middle of August, which is my A race. And my goal for that race is sub 9, and I just did just under 9:54 in Kalmar. So I need to find myself about 55 minutes to reach that target. And the last season, or until the race I just did, I had a coach that helped me with the coaching or the training. But from now on, I will coach myself, and I will also become a coach and helping other athletes to reach their first Olympic distance, 7.3 or full distance as well. And I have a few more spots open to take on some one-on-one clients as well. So if you're interested, there's a link down below. You can schedule a call with me. The first call is free, but then we can take it from there. I've enjoyed the Ironman journey so much that I want to go into this space a lot more with coaching, more focused on first timers that are new to triathlon, that want to do their triathlon, maybe start with a half distance 2026 and then a full 2027. Also, what I found during my own prep is that it could be quite lonely. I did maybe 98% of my training alone. I had my coach, but no close friends or family or training group in any form during my prep, and it was lonely. I've created a community also via the link down below if you're interested. It's an Ironman community for first timers or like other athletes that just want to have a space to share their wins, their struggles, ask questions, find like-minded people online, and then maybe meet up people if it turns out you live in the same cities, right? To have a space where you can push each other and eventually reach the race day confident that you're gonna perform at your absolute best. That's the goal, and I've truly enjoyed to create the community, and now I've just launched it, and like a few more members are joining, but over time there will hopefully be a lot more, and I have big plans for the community, and I really feel like that's my thing to do, to host a community, to push other people, to help other people with this journey. I love to see people improve to reach their goals, and yeah, I'm truly passionate about this, and doing this on the side while I work full time, train myself, and spend some time with a few friends, which is mainly my closest friend Niklas, but sometimes with my younger brother that is also running his own businesses, but he does not have a 9 to 5. I still have a 9 to 5 in a way, but of course eventually I'm hoping that I could work with the Ironman space full time because I'm so passionate about it. But We'll see when that happens. Maybe that's enough about talking about myself now. In Gothenburg, as I said, we'll be here 2 more days. And yeah, I've just been at the gym, did some chest, shoulders, back, arms, and core. Now gonna take a shower, eat something. Time is already 7:22 p.m. And yeah, that's it for now. Peace. Let's see, I'm out for a run. I've done about 5k now, 5:07 pace, so that is almost the marathon pace I did in Kalmar. And yeah, going a bit too fast for this session, but I have new shoes on, the A6 Mega Blast, the full white, so we'll see how long they stay white for. But I truly am obsessed. I love how light they are, sits great on my feet, and they're responsive, bouncy, and that's how I'm feeling. Yes, they're expensive, but very worth it. But it's a beautiful day, sunny, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But I want to touch on something called like the lonely chapter that you may have heard of during an Ironman prep. You typically have a chapter where you feel quite lonely. You feel like that you don't have any support, and especially if you're doing it alone, if you don't have any form of people in your surrounding that are on the same path as you. Maybe they've done it before and they can help you a bit, but sometimes you need people that are at the same situation as you, more or less doing it at the same time. And I really want to highlight that. Find yourself a group of people or one person that you can stay accountable with, where you can discuss struggles, wins, and just feel that you have the support from. And it doesn't have to be in person, it can be online via any form of socials, so don't be shy. If you follow a person that seems to be at the same path as you, have the same experience as you, reach out to that person. Don't be shy, just explain the situation, like, hey, I am doing this and that. I wanted to know if you wanna maybe hop on a call, discuss where you are, what you're struggling with, whatever it could be, right? Don't be shy. Try to do that. See it as a challenge, more or less. If you feel like you would need that and you're alone today. And yeah, because I really missed that during my prep. I had my coach, but no one that were experienced the same days as me or similar days. And I really would have needed that, that's for sure. So, tip or a topic of the day: find yourself one or more people to stay accountable with. Let's continue. Final note: the price for the community has never been this low. I decided to lower the price quite drastically because I don't have the full value pack done yet. So the price has never been this low. If you jump on now, you lock in a good price. Tip for you. Morning, just before 9 a.m. Saturday now. I am gonna go into Suit Supply to pick up a new pair of pants that I ordered like 3 weeks ago when we were there at the after work. So I'm gonna pick those up quickly, then head over to Niklas, and then me, Niklas and Christopher are gonna do a run together. First time actually running together. So we're gonna do that, eat some lunch afterwards, a form of a mini running club, and then that's the half of the day, and then I head home, do some work. I'm gonna go to the gym as well, probably do some shoulders and arms. So yeah, that's Saturday. Tomorrow more work. Probably gonna do about 2 hours on the bike as well. It was some time ago I was on the bike now actually. My gravel bike have some issues. I think I need to change the back tire and it's a bit loose, but I can put it on the trainer at least and do a session tomorrow, easy spin though, to get the legs going again. And yeah, that's the weekend, and then off to Gothenburg again on Monday morning. Actually, I have some client meetings there in person actually, so very exciting for my day job then, of course. But yeah, time to head to the train, or time to jump on the train, right? Just got back, or I've just showered after the gravel ride on this one, and it was so nice to get outside. It was the first ride since the Ironman actually outdoors. I've only done, I think, one other spin on the turbo, 1 hour. So I really want to start riding more, and I will do now. I do have some issues though. The back wheel is a bit loose in a way, and I haven't found the source to it, so I need to sort that out. And I need to buy a completely new group set. It is so overdue in a way, and yeah, it's quite pricey, and I would like to maybe do an electric upgrade, to maybe find a SRAM rival Explorer version, the AXS, or just the GRX, the A2. We'll see about that. But I truly enjoy riding a gravel bike. It's so much fun. You can ride fast on the gravel roads, and you can ride fast on the tarmac as well. So we'll try to sort that out, get some new gear as well, and ride a lot more. I truly enjoy it, and I need to do more rides now before the worst season comes to Sweden, when it's basically not rideable outdoors. So we'll try to do the best out of it, so I don't have to be at the trainer for too long of a period. So we'll see about that. But I had one thought during my ride today, and it's about nutrition. And I know a lot of people say that nutrition is like the fourth discipline of triathlon, and I want to agree with that, because nutrition is it's so important, and it makes sure you stay on track, your recovery is on track, your progress is on track. And what I found is that a lot of people, especially new people, see all the different videos you see online, right? You need to consume this and that and that and that, and they end up being a bit confused, and maybe start to use multiple different energy sources throughout the training. And what I found to be the absolutely easiest way to getting used to consuming gels, bars, sports drink, and you name it, is to stick to maybe one or two sources per discipline. So in my case, when I swim, I mostly consume via gels, and take maybe one gel just before I start, and then about 30 minutes in, because if I drink throughout the swim, I really need to go to the toilet after like 20-30 minutes, and I do not want to do that. I want to be able to do my full swim, so gels for the swim. And then on the bike, I like to maybe 80-90% consume via carb mix. So the bottles, I fill them quite concentrated in the water bottles, depending on how long I am out for, but I typically do about 100 to 120 grams in per hour. So then I calculate how many hours will I be out, and then I have to fill that in my bottles. But I tend to have maybe a bar or so with me on the bike ride as well, just to mix it up. But I try to stay to the carb mix in my bottles, and then on the run, for me, I basically only consume gels. I found that the easier I do it, the better it gets. And like the easier I do it, the more performance I get out of it, and my stomach get used to it, and I can consume a lot more, so I can go a bit harder. And that is really hands down my best tip. Be as simple as possible. You don't have to be complicated. Stay at a low level, maybe 30-40 grams an hour, go to 50, then 60, and then maybe even higher and higher and higher. And I've trained over basically a 3-year period to be able to consume 120 grams on the bike per hour, and then about 90 grams per hour on the run. So I can consume quite a lot, but that also have to do with that I'm using a high quality brand today, and buying the cheapest brand just because you need gels, it's better to maybe go buy Snickers and eat bananas instead, because the cheaper most of the cheaper products or brands, they tend to have those different or not that great ingredients in them. So maybe in that case, it's better to consume bananas and do your own bars, do your own gels. But in my case, I don't prioritize to make my own energy sources. I buy a good source and then I stick to that. I treat myself that because I want to perform. I want to do this Ironman pursuit great. Therefore, I also make sure that I buy high quality products and that I know works for me. So best tip, or best tip, but a very, very great tip. Stay simple, do not overcomplicate, stay to 1-2 sources per discipline, and you will probably be great. That's the thought I have during my ride today. And from now on, I will probably start to have more of these educational sit downs throughout my videos, maybe do 2-3 shorter like blocks, 2 to 5 minutes max, where I discuss a certain topic or a tip or maybe a question. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I will answer them throughout in the upcoming videos. And I think that will be a great format going forward to still document my journey, but the sit downs I do like this are more in a educational purpose for you, so you receive value throughout the whole video, and then you can see the b-roll when I'm at the computer doing all kinds of training and whatever I'm doing, right, traveling. But these sit downs will be more focused on value to you and learnings from my journey. So this is the end of this video. I think it is 55 now, or 54, no, 55 I think. Yeah, it's been a lot of videos and many more to come, because I love to document this and have it for the future. I hope you have enjoyed another video from me, and then I will see you in the next one. So peace.